You buried me, didn't you? Risky.
Disturbing facts that will probably disturb you even if you're not easily disturbed. Part 86. The constant mash and tugs of start and finishes is strong enough to detach a retina from drag racers' eyeballs. In the 1970s and 80s, some drag racers were knocked unconscious inside the cockpit by a horse-powered recoil dubbed tire shake. I could totally see how that could happen because it's like I stand up too fast and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. In June 1997, Billy Bob Harrell Jr. became a millionaire overnight after winning the $31 million Texas Lotto jackpot. However, just 2 years later, he killed himself after saying that winning the lottery was the worst thing that ever happened to him. I don't know what I would do if I won the lottery. I'd probably pay someone to figure out how to grow bagel bites. Create a bagel bite tree. So I could just go out in my backyard and pick bagel bites. Like something from Little House on the Prairie with bagel bites. A Roman Orthodox priest and 4 nuns were jailed after they accidentally killed another nun in 2005 during an exorcism. They mistook her schizophrenia symptoms for demonic possession. Power of Christ compels you, bitch. New Zealand author Janet Frame was erroneously diagnosed with schizophrenia and scheduled for lobotomy. However, several days prior to the procedure, she was awarded New Zealand's most esteemed literary accolade, which prompted the doctors to cancel the operation. An 80-year-old woman that lived at the Park Regis Apartments in Manhattan plunged to her death on Saturday, leaving her decapitated. The woman jumped to her death from an east side apartment building, and her body hit the side of the building on the way down. When I was reading about this, someone was talking about, oh, it's so sad that she didn't just get to die from old age. And I'm like, honestly, from what I've heard, dying of old age is very, very, very painful. She wanted to go out her way, and she did. Not with a fizzle, but with a bang. A 22-year-old woman from Barrow, UK, whose fabricated claims of rape and trafficking spurred national outrage, was sentenced to just 8.5 years in prison. Eleanor Williams falsely accused multiple men of trafficking and rape and was found guilty after a complex 10-week trial in 2022. Eleanor was discovered in a field disoriented and covered in blood. The police that found her said that she had some of the worst injuries that they had ever seen. Eleanor accused 10 Asian men of sexually assaulting and sex trafficking her. Further investigation revealed that everything was fabricated and that Eleanor, in fact, inflicted those injuries on herself with a hammer. Her closing statement in court was, "I'm not a psycho." You're not a psycho? That's crazy because generally speaking, if it looks like a psycho and if it sounds like a psycho and if it beats itself with a hammer to incriminate 10 innocent men, I'm pretty sure it's a psycho. Roman Emperor Septimius Severus banned all female gladiatorial combat. Reportedly, after hearing such lewd jokes directed at women in an athletic contest that he feared the sport bred disrespect for all women. Kind of understandable. I found this note on my windshield. I don't know if it's supposed to be intimidating or if it's just supposed to be nice, but maybe you guys can decipher it for me.